This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Coming at you, yeah.
Coming at you red hot. We were talking about
Fresh off the Tim
Pool podcast.
Pool.
We were talking
Pool
about
with no E, buddy.
That's true.
And if you want the full episode, if you haven't learned it yet, it's on patreon.com/TFATK. You're talking over 2 hours.
We got into it.
Fresh, hot
Homeboy knows his
content.
history. He knows he's smart, dude, man. He's really done his homework.
I would hope so.
And a good guy, man.
Good dude.
A good dude.
Over 2 hours. Go get you some Patreon. Then we're also releasing, me and Ching got a new little series on there. We're trying my favorite barbecue spot.
Ooh.
That drops Friday
There you go.
at, what is it? Stills and Switch? That's
Styles.
Styles
Switch.
Styles and Switch.
You think you and I will ever get the families together and be at each other's houses on a Sunday? Or is it impossible because of sports?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know when we do it.
I know. And
No,
also,
but you have an off weekend soon because it'll start dwindling down in November. And then winter sports
you should
come.
just come over with the kids. They play in the pool and stuff. Because my son is 3.5, will idolize your boys. Like,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Yeah, he'd love it. Bring him over, and he likes trucks, right?
Loves trucks.
I learned Daddy's a cock, and his best friend, has some shit for him.
Is
He'll be
this-
like, "Oh my God,
By
my
the way,
dad's a gay man."
This is
Yeah, but compared to his buddy, yeah,
Dude.
your dad tucks his dick between his legs. Yeah. Oh, you like trucks, and your dad drives a Tesla? You know how heartbreaking that is for that kid. He's gonna come over to my house. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, and all you guys eat is steak? Is like, yeah. Hey, welcome to Texas, little dude. All you guys do is play sports. My dad's always trying to get me to play the fucking guitar. Yeah. We don't do that here.
Dad's a cock.
Yeah.
My son.
And these kids talk aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah, well, my son, when my son was at Tim Kennedy's place and my other friend's house. Now Tim's got like motorcycles,
Yeah, he has
go-karts,
T was over there.
crazy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he has all sorts of
And my
shit. Kids
son
can
was
get
like,
so
well, this is the best.
Yeah.
And I'm going home, trying to get him home. Tim had to ride him on the front of his electric motorcycle to the end of the driveway.
Or otherwise he
Wasn't getting in the car.
That's how it goes, dude.
And then my buddy AJ, he's got a crane. He's got like a little, what is it, an excavator? He's got all kinds of shit.
Oh, really?
in
Just
his
to fuck
backyard.
around? Yeah,
he's a
kids love
gearhead.
it. Oh, yeah.
So my son was crying so hard.
Oh no, he won't want to leave our crib. We got the UTV. We get around in the
Yeah, he
neighborhood.
got into my
all gas.
Tesla 3.
Yeah.
he
Go
was
down
like,
to the lake,
"Fuck you."
fish. If you want to shoot guns, we can do that.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah.
Just
All that good
sports
shit.
nonstop.
Yeah.
No, we'll figure it out because the boys start tailing off. I think in November with baseball and football, and then we just signed them up for wrestling last night.
Really?
Here we go.
You don't say.
I told T, I'm like, dude, if baseball ain't gonna make you tough, the flag football sure as fuck ain't gonna make you tough. Wrestling will.
Yeah,
And
wrestling.
then Bosty's like, Dad, I want to wrestle. And I said, yeah, I know. Well, and I was really doing it for Bosty because he wants like his own thing. I'm like, yeah, let's do some wrestling. Because when they get home from school, even before baseball, football, all they do is go in the backyard and fucking wrestle each other like nonstop.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's all they do. And you don't realize, like now I see Bossy in organized sports, having an older brother is such a cheat code. It's such an advantage because it's like if you're a well, it's like me. I had Shane Carwin, so I'm used to going with this fucking Bigfoot of human being every single day. So that's all I know. I'm like, all right,
So
this
then
is
you
what
get
we
a
do.
regular dude, and it's like, oh, this is adorable.
Oh, cute. So for Bossy, he's used to going with Tiger all the time, wrestling, football, baseball. So even with other 5-year-olds, he's like, what the? Oh, buddy, you guys are so fucked. It's such a cheat code.
Damn.
And then for the older brother, it's good because Tiger will take risks, whether it's basketball, football, wrestling, because his brother's lighter and younger. So he'll get out of his comfort zone and take some risks.
Who's
so
going to be bigger, do you think, physically?
Tiger. Not even close.
Really?
He's huge, dude.
You know,
Bossy's gonna be like Jay, probably like 6'2", but like lean.
Yeah.
He's like Bossy has a six pack now.
Yeah.
And then Tiger's like me. He's just a big fucking. He's light years more athletic, light years bigger than I was at 9.
so much of this is genetics. I love football, obviously, and I was watching Trevor Lawrence yesterday.
Yeah, when he slipped.
I mean,
and scored the game-winning touchdown.
This kid is 6'6", and they say he's 220. I'm sorry. Look at his legs and ass. That guy's 240. He's a fucking house. and speed, intensity, but like some of this is just genetics, man. You're just born into that
a
bone
lot
structure.
of hard work too.
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
hard.
Well,
work.
it's not just genetics; it's also
No, there's a
this
ton of guys
crazy
more
will
athletic
to,
than
yeah,
him.
it's crazy will to win. But he's special. He's special. That's a big fella.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's probably about 220.
You think
He's thin, yeah.
His-
But he's lean. That's what you want. You don't want
Yeah.
to be a big,
Yeah.
too big. You don't want to be too big.
She might be 7 feet. Look at her.
She's on a tippy toe.
She's a
She's not
dime
she's not
piece.
short.
Who is that, sir?
Wife Marissa.
But if you think about like John Jones, think how great he is. Two brothers always competing with. You think of all these guys that had older brothers. It's the youngest one has a cheat code,
The youngest one has a cheat code.
and then the oldest one has the benefit of trying shit out because he knows he can get away with it. So then when he does it against kids his age, he's like, yeah, I've done this before. I've tried it before,
Yeah.
and it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's such an advantage.
It's nuts.
Yeah, I didn't realize it till
And
Boston
doing it
started
for
playing.
so long where it just becomes second nature. You know, I'm looking at these. How long has Trevor Lawrence been playing football, you think?
I mean, probably since he was 6.
Literally. So it's just such a, I mean,
It's just what they do.
It's
So
what
like
they do.
the lights, the crowd.
they
it's
master
just,
everything. They've just, and he's
but-
been dealing with those lights since high school.
No, before that, I bet.
Yeah.
Before that.
God.
Wait. Trevor Lawrence just played football for about 6 years. That's not real. 'cause
I
he
just talking
played-
about professionally.
Oh, well, that's stupid.
3 years in college, 5 years in NFL.
Yeah, that's not at all.
So
what
he
we're
was, as a
looking for.
freshman, he was already a standout, this kid.
Yeah, but if you go to, I mean,
Yeah. He was a standout in high school, I'm sure. And
well, even Pop Warner, like you can tell now at this age, like there's outliers, man.
Yes.
Like you're like, oh, that kid has it. That kid definitely doesn't.
yeah.
That kid should go get a box of crayons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at a very young age, you can tell the kids who have and who don't. Now, baseball's a little different because it's just
Such a skill.
yeah, and like they're the big dumper for Seattle. You know, he led the league in home runs. He got cut from his high school football or high school baseball team. So it's just some guys, and then they put in the work, and then they get
Right.
better.
Right. Quarterbacks, they say, can be that way. Curtis Mayfield, they were talking about, and as good as he is, like some of it depends on your offensive scheme. You know, your offensive coach, the formation.
Yeah,
You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
yeah, quarterback's tricky, man.
Fuck, it's so tricky.
Super. Tricky.
And then you see some of the guys, like some of these wide receivers, some of these fucking linebackers, defensive ends, and defensive tackles. And what I mean by that is giant black guys who are,
yeah, but you're talking about just the NFL.
I'm just talking about
Yeah, no, you got to go to a high school game bubble. You got to get out of the bubble of the NFL. You don't want to watch the NFL.
because it's just
You go to Lake Travis High School. Go see those fucking kids.
Really?
They're huge, man.
really.
They look like a college team when I was playing. They're huge.
God,
Their defensive end, I think, is 6'6", 240, both of them.
what?
Yeah, they're huge now. Huge. Like high school's it's just everything's upgraded. Everything's like
Good God, what is it? Just nutrition, training, what?
yeah.
We were talking
education.
about how you don't when you want to learn how to box or you want to learn how to do something, you don't necessarily want the guy who is amazing at it.
No, like you don't want Michael Jordan to teach you how to shoot.
Yeah.
Or being your like head coach.
No, you need somebody who can break down.
Yeah, there's a difference between a
fundamentals.
guy who can break it down and can relate to those that need work, and then there's the elite of the elite, where like you wouldn't want Kobe Bryant as your coach,
Right.
Because he's gonna be tough.
Although
his standards gonna be so.
Gordon
tough.
Ryan's really good, but Gordon Ryan will say he said this, and I was having this thing.
Yeah,
on-
but Gordon Ryan's coach is John Danaher.
yeah,
Yes.
yes. So they'll start a lot of times, like people like Gordon, like they'll start with somebody on your back with a body lock and a choke. You know, they'll start like you start from the ground up, like lying down.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone does it. Yeah.
No, but see, no. Usually, jiu-jitsu was taught like where you be in each other's guard and you practice arm bar and triangle.
No, not a high, not
anymore.
not with a good coach.
Right.
Like you want to start.
That's
in
old school.
You want, yeah, that's stupid. You want to start in not stupid, but you want to start in compromised position,
Yeah.
so you get used to it. So when you're put there, you don't
Yes.
freak the fuck out.
Yes.
Yeah. Same reason Navy SEALs go fucking underwater, and they make them keep going up and down all that time.
Well, they make them.
So when you get-
sometimes they make them drown underwater.
yeah,
You know,
so you don't.
that's-
So you've been there. Same thing in fighting. Like you want to put in the most compromised position so you can work your way out of it.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how T and Bossy do with wrestling. It's a different, like, it's not for, you have to have a special kid to embrace that type of work ethic. You know, it's not for it's not baseball, it's not football,
No.
it's not basketball. You have to have a special kid, and usually kids that grow up in Santa Monica, Calabasas, fucking in Lakeway where I'm at, the chance of them gravitating towards wrestling is probably not good. We'll see. They want to do it because I was telling them, I'm like, well, we can do it. I'll sign you up. Bossy, I think he's different than T, but it's gonna be tough, man. Like, you're not gonna excel at it right away. You're not gonna dominate everybody.
No, dude.
And you got to get in really good shape. And there's no breaks either. That's the other thing. Baseball, we get a break. Football, you can find a break. Basketball, you can find your break. There's no breaks in wrestling. But that's why, like, college recruiters, especially in football and baseball, especially in football, one of the number one things they want is a wrestler. A kid who did football and wrestling. Because they know he's going to be fucking tough. And he thrives in one-on-one competition. Mm-hmm. But again, it's not for everyone. It's some would say the toughest of sports.
Nightmare.
The shape you have to be in, that constant pressure. Not at this age, you're not sucking weight, but the constant pressure of one-on-one and all the eyeballs on you. Some kids thrive in it, some kids don't.
Yep.
I think T should be okay in it. I think he'll do, obviously physically he'll be fucking fine. He's stronger than everybody, but we'll see. There's only one way to find out. But if he wants to do it, I'm down. Bossy, I know, will be good at it. You gotta have that dog in you. It's tough to get dogs in kids that grow up in fucking, the peninsula.
Yeah, but sometimes you just have you're competitive as fuck. That can be the dog. You just want to win.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, that dog.
Somebody pushes you and you're like, I'm pushing back.
Or you bring it out of them where, like, they keep getting beat down, they keep getting beat on, then one day like, all right, enough's enough.
It's a personality thing.
Yeah, it is. And some kid, again, it's not for everyone. Some kids gravitate towards it. I loved that aspect of it. I loved it. But you can't really teach that. They either got it or they don't. They got, like, there's this kid on T's Team 77. He's just a dog, man.
So
he's just a fucking.
There's this,
and you see it right away.
This social scientist. He studies like development, children. Like, it's been his life's work. Written several books. And he was doing a podcast and he said, I tell parents, and it drives them nuts. I say, ultimately, you don't have nearly as much to do.
Oh, I know you told me that before. I disagree with that guy. I wonder if he has kids.
Well, he does. Yeah. That's not the point. He's looking at the metadata, meaning this. They were debating it. It was like reading your kid a bedtime story, being there and coaching your kid, make sure they get enough nutrition and sleep, stable household, of course,
give them love,
all that stuff. But at the end of the day, what they find is that they take all those factors into account, and ultimately, you either have that dog in you to succeed or you don't.
The dog, yes.
Yeah,
the dog, yes.
But that's what he's saying. Like,
no, there's nothing. No, they're born with it.
That's it.
There's certain things they're born with.
That's it. You either have that.
You either have that lion's heart where it's like, whatever it takes, I'm willing to die out here. I won't come in last no matter what. And I was just born like that.
Yep.
And then, like, my brother was different. He was competitive. He was gifted, but he was like, I don't give a fuck. Why do I give a fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't care.
Yep. Brennan, let's take a little break.
Can we take a break, pal?
I want to talk about Delete Me.
And if you don't like breaks, go to patreon.com/TFATK.
That's it. But by the way,
sick of these breaks.
Data brokers make a profit off your data.
Oh, they're stealing everything, dude.
Yeah,
all your personal information.
Your name, your contact info, social security number, home address, even information about your family members. All of that can be compiled by data brokers and sold online. But guess what? The New York Times Wirecutter has named Delete Me their top pick for data removal services. All right? So take control of your data. Keep your private life private by signing up for Delete Me now at a special discount for our listeners. Get 20% off your Delete Me plan when you go to deleteme.com/fighter and use promo code FIGHTER at checkout. The only way to get 20% off is to go to joindeleteme.com/fighter and enter fighter at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/fighter, code FIGHTER. All right? It is what you want to do. All right? Don't let data brokers sell your life online and make a profit. That's right.
And there's nothing you can do.
No. There's just, you just decide what for me, I would always see something I wanted. Like, I was like, oh, I want to do that. And then I would just move in that direction no matter what. So
But I had a dad yesterday. He was like, man, my son's doing jujitsu. He's like, he's always, he's doing shrimping and guard. He's been doing it like 3 years now. He's like, it just doesn't build his confidence. I was like, wrestling and boxing, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm worried. Like, if he does get in a situation at school, I'm like, yeah, is he gonna jump to guard?
Yeah.
I'm like, no. If you want to build his confidence, get him boxing. He starts hitting those mitts, having some success on there.
Yeah.
He's gonna be more comfortable to engage when he does get bullied.
Somebody also a coach that can break it down and teach you how to navigate that.
There's great
crazy
coaches
space.
though with kids. If you find a good coach that knows how to coach kids, they're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, because jiu-jitsu is tough. And the other thing is it takes a really long time to get confidence in jiu-jitsu. You're constantly getting tapped out. So for a kid, is it the best? I don't think so. It's fun.
Again,
it's a good discipline.
Depends how the classes run, all that stuff. But because wrestling can be too much for them sometimes, some kids.
Again, not for everyone.
Yeah.
If a kid says too much, that's not his thing. Like I talked to Chael about it when I was in LA because T and Bossy want to do it in LA. And he was like, man, there's a school. They're great. They're great. He was like, but you might want to check it out first. It's really intimidating for a young kid. He's like, some of those rooms are super intimidating. And the kid goes in there. He's like, oh, fuck this. He's like, you gotta find that balance where it's like inviting, it's encouraging, it's fun. He's like, because the team I'm sending to, it's a Russian coach. It's mainly Latinas and Russians in there.
Oh boy.
They don't come from much,
No.
and they're fucking dogs.
Now the dogs.
I'm like, check, please.
Yeah, that's a different. Yeah. That's a different thing. So my buddy was in Azerbaijan, which is right next to Chechnya and Dagestan.
all the monsters.
And those kids do what's called wrestling, boxing, kickboxing.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll have some world champion who's teaching a bunch of kids in a basement, which is where they were. They were in a basement with dirty mats and
They
shit.
don't have it. That's their way out.
Yeah, their coach was like a silver medalist in the worlds or something, And they're wrestling, they're doing MMA, they're practicing. But I think they were just doing wrestling. And the coach, these kids are like 9 and 10, whatever. And the coach, like as a reward, brings out a mesh bag full of headgear, gloves, and
To fight.
And what do the kids do? They go, yeah! They're all excited.
That's all they know out there.
Yeah, and they just pit those. It's just what they do once in a while, and they just slug it out.
It's just what they do out there.
And
Because they don't have football or baseball.
No. And it's like they come up differently. They come up different.
It's not that they're better athletes. It's just a tougher way of living.
It's what they have.
It's just what.
And he said that.
It's all they have.
There was this one kid who's so good. He's like, yeah, he's so good because his dad works in a factory 2 hours away. Just goes to that factory, comes back. That's what they have. You're going to work in a factory or you're going to be in the UFC if you're the one person in the entire group. Yeah. Enjoy that.
And that's what you're dealing with.
Like if you see Khabib's camp, if you were to go there to see all the guys who are not in the UFC,
There's a lot of them.
killers. Probably the majority of them are just fucking killers.
Define killer.
Good
at wrestling?
world champions.
That doesn't make you a good UFC fighter.
Yeah, I'm saying, but world champions in kickboxing.
Yeah.
World ranked in wrestling.
Probably more world ranked in wrestling. Probably not too many world champion kickboxers out there.
Well, he had one guy who was in his camp who was like Muay Thai champion or whatever. I mean, these guys still credentialed fighters, just maybe not UFC, but killers. Great wrestlers.
Doesn't mean they're good fighters though.
Right.
Big difference. Big difference. Because you go down to ATT, you have legit
Been there.
killer. Yeah, go down there.
And AKA, you walk around and you're like,
Go down to Jackson's.
what the fuck?
And all of them are in the UFC.
And a lot of them Olympic wrestlers,
But all of them in the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the right gym. They're fucking killers.
Yep.
Khabib's team's doing something right though.
ATT has dorms where they like people like.
All the major gyms do now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Jackson's had dorms for fucking
Like development.
Jackson's the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
They would just develop
in
people?
the gym. Or if you're really good, you could just sleep there and then wake up and train. I mean, it's nothing nice.
No.
But if you want it bad enough, that's what you do.
Did you ever sleep there?
I stayed with Cowboy and Leonard Garcia, so I didn't have
that-
to sleep there. But Cody stayed there. Cody would stay in there.
Cody Garbrandt?
Donovan.
Oh, Donovan.
Yeah, Cody would go
You
down
guys
there.
were all living together. Just
Yeah.
a bunch of animals.
Yeah, it's a great time. Time of my life.
Really?
Yeah, it was great. Cowboy's still doing it.
Beast.
Still doing the damn thing.
You were there when it was like built up as a huge ranch, or was it just
Cowboys?
yeah?
Fuck.
Because he slowly built it up, right?
No, we're all just starting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was coming from WC. I was coming from Ultimate Fighter. Leonard Garcia was coming from WC. Him and Leonard rented a house. So it's
Bring
not
up
like they
Leonard
owned it.
Garcia. I can't remember.
Oh, he's a wild man.
They
Was
rent,
he the little guy who had crazy fights, brawls?
yeah,
Yeah.
Mexican cat.
Like so exciting to watch.
yeah.
Oh,
His
yeah?
fights with Zombie were
That kid was
crazy.
nuts.
First one get put in a tornado, but he had some great
Yeah, he
fights.
fought at 45, I think, right?
Great fights, yeah, great
Yeah,
fights. 45,
monster.
55.
Covered in blood. Just
Those
from-
WC days were great.
Wow.
And Twister. I think you said Tornado.
Yeah, Twister, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah, those were the days. Yeah, him and Cowboy are super close. Still are. Cowboy hits me up once a week asking when the UFC checks are coming. I'm like, bro, I don't have anything to do with it.
Love it.
Because all we were waiting for, everyone waiting for the UFC money was waiting for the judge to sign off on it. I guess it was like a lazy judge. And he took like 2 weeks. He just signed off on it last Friday. So that means the money starts going out this week.
Jeez. Let's go.
Yeah, I bet Anderson Silva just getting that fucking 15 million in his bank account's gonna be nice.
I wonder, anything for fans who've been part of the struggle?
I don't think so, man.
But I mean, people have really been there from day one. Like this.
Cowboy's
Let's go,
gonna
guys.
Cowboy's gonna get a fucking juicy check.
He's going to get paid.
Yeah,
Let's go, guys.
big time.
What was that case about, though? Just fighter pay in terms of
Fighter pay, yeah.
sharing in the spoils.
My Dodgers 2-0, baby. You're not watching any of that.
Against the Yankees.
No, that'd be
Reds.
nope. So they're
Phillies.
American League, right?
Phillies.
And we're still
Phillies. The Phillies, I meant.
the Phillies. There you go.
Phillies.
2-0. Beat them.
What were
both
these?
in
What have
Philly.
the scores been? Because I watched one where it
Last night was
10 to
4-3. We're up 4-1 headed into the ninth, and our fucking closers are awful, except for this one Japanese feller. The night before, we scored 7 runs in an inning. The Dodgers are. It's scary to be a fan because so close, and then they just explode and score like 5-6 runs.
Think they're going to win it?
Yeah. The winner of Philly Dodgers would be, I think, will go on to the World Series.
Game's on today.
Dodgers have tonight off because they're coming back to LA because now you got 2 in LA. So they beat them both in Philly. Now they're coming back to LA. Enjoy that. Yoshi's going to pitch. See when the next game is, Chin? I'm pretty sure they get a night off tonight, especially coming back to LA.
And who are the Yankees playing?
Yankees are playing Toronto, and they're down 0-2. They've been getting their ass whooped. Yeah.
Give me a sec.
You got
Internet's
Milwaukee and Chicago. Milwaukee's up 2-0.
Damn.
Yeah.
Brewers.
Yeah. You got Seattle, Detroit. That one's 1-1.
I'm going to use
A lot
my
of games
damn
on.
phone.
A lot of games.
What'd you say, Chin?
I'm going to use my damn phone. The
Looks
internet
like
here
we've
is
got an internet
shit.
problem, everybody.
Game 3 tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I'll be able to watch that.
Is it that much fun watching baseball?
The best. Especially
Really?
playoff baseball. Yeah, the best.
It's so
Absolute
good.
best.
I tried. It
It's
was
such
so
a
boring
good.
for me.
It's such a beautiful game at this level. Because it comes down to the wire close. Sometimes it's just like crazy.
You're seeing the best of the best,
Yeah.
the best pitchers, everything.
But I'm not into any of these sports, but when I watched the NBA playoffs, to me, that was way more
Oh
fun.
yeah,
watching the Lakers.
that comes down
back
to
in the
like
day.
1 second and
Yeah.
stuff. It's crazy. But football's been that way. Some of the best games ever this season in the NFL. Close games. Last night was nuts.
Yeah, last night was good.
Fucking nuts.
Playoff football is great. And I like college. I like regular season playoff college.
Yeah.
I like
I
college better
never
than pro.
watch college. Probably because I can't get involved in that.
I don't
yet.
watch pro.
You don't.
I watched last night, but it's rare I watch pro.
It was a good game last night. But every game has been so good. Coming down to the wire. I guess field goal kickers are kicking farther now. There's something about they've
A kid
changed it.
from Jacksonville in the preseason hit a 70-yarder, and then last night he hit a 53 like it wasn't shit.
Nuts.
Yeah, it is strange.
Yep.
It's just they see somebody do it, and like the guy that broke the first 4-minute mile, and they go, "Oh shit, you can't kick that far."
Well, they changed their technique. Like tennis is so different. The way they hit the ball now is just like nobody hit that hard back in the day ever.
Someone had I think it's the GoPro from the ump when Ohtani's pitching, and he threw, I think, like 2 sliders and a fastball. And it's like
Let me see it.
102. I don't know where it's at. It's like 101, 102. It's like what it's like to hit against Ohtani. Like,
He throws 102.
Oh yeah. I'm like, I don't see how you hit it.
You don't. You have to start. You have to guess. I sat in the batting cage when it came at me at 100 miles an hour. You have to start hitting, swinging for me.
But like you got to start your load so early.
You kind of got to guess.
Mookie Betts starts his load earlier than anybody. But even like that's why I never get mad at Tiger if he strikes out or if it's not. I can't do it.
The crazy thing is Ohtani can also fucking.
What's crazy is Ohtani because Schwarber, the cat from Phillies, who was he'll probably be like second or third in MVP voting. So he's hit whatever 53, 54 home runs this year. Ohtani hit 56. So Ohtani's hitting 56 home runs, pitching against a guy who hit 54 home runs, and Ohtani lights him up, like struck him out. It's weird to see.
God.
Yeah, it's fucking weird to see.
Yeah, man, he's just unreal.
But even at Tiger's level, 9, 10, those kids pitching like 60, you're like, wow, I don't see how you guys do it. It's just what they do, though,
Well, whatever.
It's just fucking weird. It's what they
I don't even know
do.
what to say about that.
I know. It's crazy. When they have success at it, you're like, holy
60 miles
shit,
an
dude,
hour.
you're doing it,
60
man.
miles an hour?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that fast. That's insane.
No, it's that fast.
Let's take a little break, buddy, because I want to talk to you about Signos. You got to be able to measure your glucose level.
It's all about your glucose.
It's all about like the sugar in your blood, by the way.
It helps you manage your weight more efficiently, all right, without resorting to crazy trends.
73.6% of adults, U.S. adults, are classified as overweight or obese. 88% of Americans are classified as metabolically unhealthy. Global diabetes diagnoses are projected to reach $1.3 billion by 2050.
And with Signos, you can check your glucose level because things you're eating you think are super healthy and they're not spiking your blood sugar, but they actually are. This is going to help you guys out, all right? Signos package is an AI-powered platform for deciphering unique metabolisms with a continuous glucose monitor, CGM, all right, which enables users to see how food choices, timing, activity, stress, even sleep affect your body in real time.
You can learn which foods actually cause spikes. You can see it working in real time.
Certain things, yeah, man.
Yeah, you get in the moment alerts when your glucose is rising, plus personalized suggestions like taking a quick walk. Understand the difference between physical hunger and stress eating. Feel more energized throughout the day and sleep better at night. Get personalized, science-backed support to reach your health goals. And here's the other thing. We make roughly 227 food decisions a day. Imagine how much easier those decisions could be with personalized data guiding you. And that's
Take the
what
guesswork out of it with Signos, man. And right now, Signos has an exclusive offer for the TFATK listeners and viewers. Go to Signos.com. That's SIGNOS.com. Get $10 off select plans with the code FIGHTER. That's Signos.com, code FIGHTER for $10 off a select plan today. Signos.
I went to spring training with Kevin, so a lot of his guys, a couple of guys are on the Yankees and other guys. And if you see those pictures, it's not like they're in great shape. They're just very big with long arms.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But it's not like they're all shredded.
No.
And even some of the baseball players. Now, some of the guys from Cuba, one guy had the hindquarters of a horse and a dig.
But that's across the board. Like in the NBA, like people think they're shredded. They're not.
No.
Like Luka's fat as fuck. Carmelo Anthony was built like a baby.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of guys. NFL too. Like in the locker room, you think these guys are gonna be shredded. There's not everyone's wired that way.
Nope.
You never played baseball as a kid, Chin?
Yeah, but just like our friends in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
That's a weird.
That's a what?
It's crazy.
We played football a lot though, but it was just not as in.
You never played sports.
No, I told you guys why. They tried to get me into
big
football. They tried to get me to football, but I had to cut my hair. I was in the middle.
Oh yeah, he wanted long hair.
Yeah. It's the dumbest rule too. I was like, I could just
playing
put it up.
music.
Then I just focused on music. Yeah.
Have you been playing music lately?
No, I haven't been doing a lot lately.
Why?
Oh, just stuff.
Yeah.
I'll get back into it though.
Just start playing.
He's still putting together his house.
Yeah. Start playing.
One brick at a time.
Yeah, but start playing.
That break's gonna take forever.
Yeah, I did play a few songs like a couple weeks ago.
I never feel like writing stand up, but I start writing it. It just happens.
Yeah, and then I get stuck in the zone and it's cool.
Yeah.
It feels good.
You play because that's what you are, a musician.
You still talk to Browse, Jen?
I haven't talked to him for a while.
Yeah.
Have you?
We text back and forth a while ago.
Yeah.
What's he up to?
He's still doing music all the time.
Yeah, he's still constantly putting out music. His brother died, so he's been tough. Yeah.
I know for all things that he passed away from, I don't know if it was, I think he's
talked about it.
He probably put it on his Instagram, but it was from
Die?
substance.
A few months ago.
Yeah.
Probably like 4 months ago.
Yeah, accidental overdose.
Because Browse had an issue with,
That's his thing.
drugs. Yeah.
Browse
That's why he works at those rehab centers.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Browse is a great guy.
Yeah. Really good guy. That sucks.
So when the John Jones thing, that's kind of what made me think about that stuff too. Like, that's the time when they sometimes relapse, things like that. Tragic things happen like that.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got, Chin? Chin, you had an older brother, right?
It's just like you. I told you, my brother's 2 years older than me.
Same
as you.
He didn't play sports either?
I think he played football.
What's he do?
He's the director of IT for a company.
Drives a sweet GTR.
Yeah, he's
That he should
super,
give to
super
Chin.
smart. I've asked him. I told him I'd lease it from him. He's like, nah.
He's trying to sell it?
Huh?
Is he trying to sell it?
No, because those are hard to get now. They don't make them anymore.
True.
Yeah, but then I told him, because he was just sitting in the garage. I'm like, I'll pay you. Just let me use it. He's like, nah, it's okay.
Why don't you let you drive it?
No, he let me. I brought it.
I
out
remember
a
it.
few
Yeah, I
times.
was sick.
Give me some current events.
All right, let's try this. Let's try this with the internet we got here.
Have me a Max.
Have you Max?
Max it up. So this
You
is
know about this, Brendan.
I sent this to. This is
my
Ed
God.
Gein.
That's not the real chair. Please tell me.
That's the chair, dude,
And that's
that
is
they found
real?
in his house. Those are real faces
Oh, come
and
on,
skin.
dude. Stop.
He made furniture.
What?
He made a chair with a nipple on it.
Come on, dude.
That's That's oh my god.
Is that real?
That can't
That's
be
the
real.
actual chair they found in his house.
Hold on. Can you zoom in, please?
On the actual chair. Face here,
Wouldn't it stink?
right there.
His house must have smelled like straight dick.
I mean, that is
His house, he had noses and
That is
nipples
horrifying.
and wieners. What's the caption say? It says,
Here, what you're looking.
what you're looking at isn't a horror movie prop. It's the actual piece of furniture made from human skin, faces, and bones, discovered in the home of Ed Gein, one of the most disturbing criminals in American history. When police entered his Wisconsin farmhouse in 1957, they found chairs, lampshades, bowls. So the bowl was a human skull. He would eat cereal and beans out of a human skull cut in
dug
half.
corpses up from local graveyards.
Let's see. They found bowls, mask, and even a belt, all made from human skin, faces, and bones. Ed wasn't a prolific serial killer. He's not a serial killer. But what made him infamous was what he did with the bodies. Most of his gruesome crafts came from corpses he dug up from local graveyards. But he did kill at least 2 women, including a local hardware store owner whose body was found decapitated and gutted like a deer. The horror inside his home was beyond anything authorities had seen. Among the findings, this is why I think his house smelled like asshole. This was in his house chilling. A box of noses.
A box of noses.
A waste basket made of flesh. A human face used as a window shade.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound like you
Ed
were.
confessed that he wanted to create a woman's suit so he could become his dead mother. Crushing it. A fixation that would later inspire some of Hollywood's most iconic killers, include Norman Bates, Leatherface, and Buffalo Bill.
Yes.
He was declared legally insane and spent the rest of his life in a mental
I would
institution, dying in 1984.
Yeah,
Long run, though, because I think he was
Long run.
born in 1904.
That's a long run. He just sounds like a real, wow, yeah, something went wrong.
Can you appreciate the actual artwork on this though?
Yeah, the guy had skills.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, the guy had
Yeah.
skills. If he would have just
that's
used,
actually incredible.
if he would just use cow leather, he'd be crushing it.
And he just sat there. What's in the middle? Can you zoom in on the?
It looks like a face, right?
Well, there's something going on there that looks like I don't even know what that is.
Now, would people come over and sit in that and be like, dude, this chair's
think
crunchy
his
as shit?
victims were probably seated in that. That is a nightmare. That is a fucking.
Have you started watching the series yet?
I've not.
Oh, it's good. It's so good.
I've not.
That might be an asshole in the middle there.
Yeah, it might be. Either way.
Make a lampshade out of assholes.
Either way, it is horrifying.
Block out that sun, son.
God. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so good though. It's actually, look at that. It looks like it's fake.
Talking
but
about the
it's real.
craftsmanship.
Yeah.
It's good work.
It's good work. It's a collage of human skin.
Now, I'm pretty sure Zach Bagans has something of Ed's. He has either the big bowl that he used, like the big thing to burn the people in, because he needed to separate the bones from the flesh.
Yeah, bad energy, you know?
Yeah, you don't want that shit.
No, bad energy.
Not in your house, but it's in his haunted house. That makes sense.
Yeah, not interested.
What I want to do is because Joe loves all this haunted shit too. I want to go to New Orleans, go on a haunted tour for Halloween.
Yeah, I've been to New Orleans when they were giving those haunted tours. And
Yeah, but you don't
I
like
didn't
that stuff.
take it.
Yeah, I love it. That'd be fun to do. I need to organize that. But what's the good haunted tour? If you guys live in New Orleans, let me know the good haunted tours.
I thought about
Not
that.
The bullshit
we didn't
stuff.
talk about this on the podcast, but me and my buddy, we fly in a helicopter to go and work out. And we landed at archery country where we usually do. And we had some police officers running toward the helicopter, and we got out. We were like, uh-oh, we probably shouldn't be landing here because it's a helicopter. And it turned out I see his shirt and it says homicide. And there's another detective in
never
a
good.
shirt. And then, yeah.
I've seen way
And
too much First 48.
to my right, not more than, I don't know, 9 feet, was a woman who unfortunately lost her life to her, I guess, the man she was with. They were a homeless couple.
Fighting, and he killed her?
Well-
shot her or stabbed her?
He stabbed her. And they were measuring the tire prints. They were trying to get the tire prints. And the homicide detective goes, that's how my morning's going. You just literally,
fucked
your
up all the
propeller fucked
evidence.
up we don't have
'Cause
the
it probably
tire
blew
prints. It blew
up.
everything away.
Oh, you guys
They
suck.
hadn't even taken pictures.
And
They
no
were
one
trying-
looked down? No one saw the commotion?
Well,
Because you landed
our
somewhere
buddy
else?
was texting us going, don't land here. They're doing it. We didn't see that. My buddy
But
didn't
no
get
one
his
looked
text.
down? I was like, yeah, there's a lot of guys there.
We didn't see it. We were just coming in. We came in the other way. So we were coming in the other way, landed. You're not looking for a crime scene. And so, unfortunately, we, in our helicopter, hopefully didn't mess these guys up. They were really cool. Yeah, we
You
went.
did?
So we
and now that murderer's going to get away with it because you
Right.
guys had to land in your
Well,
stupid
we were
helicopter.
grounded. I had to drive here. I was very inconvenienced by a homicide, but no, it was. But I was looking over at that crime scene.
That homeless guy's going like this. Thanks, player.
That's right, literally.
100%.
And I was looking at this. And by the way, that homeless guy had been shouting at us through the fence a couple of times when we landed there. So he was not well.
So you think it's him?
I believe it was probably him.
You don't know, though.
Well, he had his car there, and he had all his shit there.
Oh, so you know what kind of car it was?
Yeah, he had a car there.
Well, tell him to give the cops the information.
No, he left in another car. That's why they were measuring the tire prints or whatever it was. So anyway, I'm looking at the trash strewn around, and it's a homeless encampment, as you would imagine. But I thought to myself, this poor woman, whatever happened to her in life, here she was, and this is the last thing she saw.
And you let the murderer get away with
As she
it.
died, she saw trash.
Shell
And then a helicopter comes along.
And then your dumbass
and
comes in
maybe-
because you wanted to.
Well,
You wanted to cut out 20 minutes.
I don't
in
like traffic.
There's no traffic.
Yeah,
here.
I don't like traffic.
Like a helicopter in LA makes all the sense. That traffic's horrific.
Yeah.
I've been here 6 months now, 5 months. I've never hit traffic.
I don't like traffic.
There's no traffic.
I felt like a piece of shit because
should.
there I am landing and maybe ruining.
Oh no.
These men are trying to work and solve a crime.
Oh no, you're a cold. If I would arrest you. I'd be like,
I should be arrested.
You helped the murderer get
Well,
away.
I'm an aristocrat, and I posted a video of me in my helicopter.
Oh
and
wow.
Yeah,
Piece of shit.
Oh yeah,
Now,
bragging.
how many helicopter videos do you think we can post?
A little much, just a little much at this point.
I'm going to speak for me and
haven't-
all the fan base. Stop posting.
I haven't in a
videos.
long time, and I thought maybe I would because it was a new helicopter. This was a bigger one.
Yeah. Stop posting helicopters.
Yeah. It's
We
a little
get
much.
it, right?
Yeah. I was like, man, it's kind of getting old because you're just in
The
a
helicopter, yeah.
Yeah.
But you definitely helped them get away.
You know what? Flying in a helicopter never gets old for me. I love it.
Oh, there it is. Zach Bagans owns basically the pot that serial killer Ed, which he acquired in 2015. Okay, I wonder how much he paid for that. Yeah, see, he owns that. That was the pot that he would put the parts in to separate the bones from the flesh. Our boy Zach owns that. He paid, not a bad deal. $2,800.
Okay.
Though the value was estimated much higher, he got a bargain.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not into that macabre stuff. I will say though that they had the body yesterday that they hadn't moved yet. And there is this
That make you sad.
well, I didn't want to see. I mean, I out of respect for her, this human being who had a terrible life or something, whatever the fuck happened, all the wrong choices. I don't know. But you know, I did kind of there's that feeling of, well, I would look at it. You kind of want to see.
You have to. It's human nature. Like,
have to.
I remember when Jay and I, when we were driving out here, we were with Tiger. I was in the excursion and we left at 4 a.m. and off the 101, the traffic was so bad. It's 4 a.m. Traffic's so bad. And I go, man, somebody better be fucking dead up there. This is wild.
was.
We go by and I tell Tiger, look the other way. I go, T, look over there. And so he looks. And then Jay's like, you don't want to start your morning off with this. You look, and it's just fucking horsing.
That'll
fuck you up.
My girlfriend and I drove by. I'll never forget. It was a nice Sunday morning on our way to San Diego. Or maybe it was a Saturday. It was just a beautiful day, no traffic.
Were you getting sucked off?
Then there was a little traffic. And we're like, whatever. And we see a cop sitting on the hood of his car. Another guy just hanging out with coffee, and they're talking. And I'm not joking when I say this. We look, there's a car messed up, and I look, and on the ground, I see 2 women's shoes like this, old shitty shoes, and she's covered in a blanket.
Yeah.
We're like, she's dead.
That's how some people's days
right
go.
there.
That's how their day started.
That's how their day started.
It's just,
Yeah, I saw the same thing with a motorcycle, same thing. Guy was just, covered in a blanket.
you see a dead body, it will fuck you up, man.
That was how his day ended on a sunny morning.
That accident where I helped those kids out. I grabbed the kid. I was like, he's like, my mom. I'm like, where's your mom? Front seat. I looked, and gory. You could see some of her brains, but just like,
yeah,
lights out, and I'm the first one there.
Yeah,
buddy, that'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
I had nightmares for about 3 days, and then it's
you told me
weird,
about that.
and then you just kind of move on.
Yeah.
And then you go, what are you gonna do?
Nothing happens.
Terrible people out there.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, this old school, like the Ed stuff, the Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. That maybe because I'm so disconnected from it, I'm interested in it, and I can just sleep like a baby after I watch it.
Yeah.
Just because I'm disconnected, I guess it just doesn't feel real. Like it's so evil. It's like, what the fuck, dude.
They said remember we read an article about that. There's something about your personality that's different than other people.
Yeah,
it's not like
I think it said you're a psychopath.
Something
watch
like
that stuff and fall asleep. I call bullshit.
No, I mean, you can be fascinated by it because it's a way of collecting information. So women, they say, are like, I've dated several women who are obsessed with serial killers, like knew everything about them. They were fascinated with the psychology of what makes a monster. But a lot of that they say is a survival technique of gathering information about a psycho, knowing and being able to read whether somebody is.
Yeah, but it's weird when they want to fuck them.
Well, that is weird, and that, by the way,
is the ultimate like alpha in their mind. But it's like,
so
but they got it so fucked up because those guys aren't alpha.
Yes, but
like the BTK killer, Richard Ramirez, Jeffrey Dahmer, there couldn't be anything less alpha than those fucking soft cucks
But there's
would take out innocent
victims. The idea is, I can get to him. I can take care of the monster. He's wounded, and I can fix him.
I can tame this monster.
That's it. The boogeyman. It's like owning a wild, vicious lion. that only likes you.
You know,
like, he wouldn't kill me.
You know, they had bad dads growing up. There's something going on there.
Oh,
There's something going on there.
it's not even that. There's an evolutionary thing there. There's like this strange. So you have genetic abnormalities on both sides. Super passive feminine men, super hyper, like borderline psychotic men over here. The psychopaths, the men who are psychopaths are the ones that cause all the problems. So in armed conflict, they're drawn to it and they exacerbate it. They'll try to create a small thing into a big thing. They're awful. You actually see this on social media too. The narcissistic sociopaths, the sadistic sociopaths. That's what they get off on.
Yep. Sounds like you. High sensation seeking,
Oh,
but not low empathy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like any of that shit.
Yeah, I love it. I can't get enough of it. Especially the old school LA serial killers. I just love old Hollywood, old LA. I'm drawn to the old school days of LA.
Why?
don't
Style?
I don't know. I just love it. I think you're driving down Mulholland. Like I love that old.
Do you know how I
vintage
want to
vibe.
start dressing? Like Steve McQueen.
Trans?
Like Steve McQueen. Bring up Steve
You want
McQueen.
to wear a dress like Ed?
Ed Gein. Between that and Steve McQueen.
Yeah, he was an icon.
Yeah. He just dressed.
He was a big car
Look at
guy.
that.
You know what
Look
it
at
is?
that right
It's just not your thing though, Brian. Like he was such an alpha and he was like such a car guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like he raced professionally.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I like how he dresses too.
Look at that.
Oh, he was a fucking
Icon.
fashion icon.
Yeah. Like look at his.
Some of the most
you
badass
see
dudes
that.
you've ever
keep
seen.
clicking on it.
I'm pretty sure
Like that right there.
Adam Carolla has like 3 or 4 of his race cars.
Yeah. Look at that. But I'm not going to do that.
You know, Steve McQueen was supposed to be at Sharon Tate's house the night of the Charles Manson murders. And then he carried a gun, and he was on their list to kill. So he carried a gun with him all the time after that.
Wow. Really?
He's supposed to be at Sharon Tate's house the night they killed everybody. Yeah, he was
He's
a
awesome.
fucking stud.
Awesome.
But just a real guy's guy.
By the way, he was like, he looks older there. He was like in his early 30s. People aged.
Yeah, they aged different back then, huh?
Yeah. But look
That's a
at him.
sick shirt.
I bet his dick was exhausted from getting sucked.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
His
like,
wife, his ex-wife said it.
I bet he was like, again?
His ex-wife said that we would drive out of the gate and there were women waiting at the gate. She goes, and I get it. After a while, it's like, how do you deal with it? Like,
I won't say who the celebrity is, but he's you know who he is. I'll tell you off air. He's a heartthrob, big dude. You've met him, big dude, and I've people that are close with him. They met with him, and he answered the door in a towel. And my buddy was with his girl. He's like, "What the fuck?" Dude? And he's like, just bodied up, just a really handsome dude. Mm-hmm. And they're like, "Yeah, he's doing a lot better now, man. A lot better. He's only having sex with one woman a day. Now, different one every day, but one woman a day."
yeah.
And they're like, he's just doing a lot. He's a much better headspace. And they're like, what was they're like 5 to 6? And then he goes, yeah, what are you going to do? And he shows him his Instagram. He goes, look at my DMs. He goes, dude, you've never seen anything like it.
Nothing like it.
When I tell you who it is, you're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He goes, we scrolled. He goes, you're talking thousands every day of famous, influencer, hot,
All of them want to have sex with him.
thousands.
And you know
he
what?
goes like this. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you know what though? Sometimes,
Yeah, you can suck my dick.
Yeah. Now, I'm sorry, but that's not going to last forever. And well, for him, it probably will. But at the end of the day, you can understand how that becomes your addiction.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but dude, like any guy who has a judgment on that, you've not been there.
You
ain't
don't
been
have
there.
those problems.
You ain't been there. You don't have those
Nor do you
problems.
want those problems.
And I and you have seen what that kind of superstardom when you're a stud looks like.
Oh, I'm not
It's the
even
craziest shit you've
a
ever seen.
fraction as famous as this guy, and
It's the
and
craziest
I
shit you've
struggled
ever
with
seen.
it for a very
Yeah,
long
you
time.
did. Yeah,
very
you
long
did.
time.
You got crazy. You got.
Yeah.
I
Very long
saw
time.
the attention you got was out of control.
Yeah, and there's no book you can read on how to handle
Married
it.
chicks, all of it.
You just go through it, and then you're like, all right, this ain't
It
gonna
was not
end well.
manageable.
No, I was miserable. It was fun, but I was miserable. Now
can you-
that guy's level,
A whole different thing.
This October, Fear is free on Pluto TV with horror movie collections from Paranormal Activity, The Ring,
You will die in 7 days.
Scream, and From Dusk Till Dawn.
This is my kind of place.
And don't miss the man-made nightmares in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein or the world-ending chaos in 28 Days Later.
Something in the blood.
All the scares, all for free. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
All right, Jim, what else you got? That chair was creepy though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about this?
This one's interesting. So this girl put, she's in the elite company of top 3 worst wives ever. Her, Jada Pinkett, and Gabrielle Union. So Ayesha Curry says Steph Curry doesn't understand her. She never wanted kids, and she can't pursue her career.
Oh, shit.
Play this interview. I want your thoughts on this, B. So she's with Call Her Daddy, who we love. She's great.
I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life.
Did you talk to Steph about it?
He tries to resonate with me, but he just can't.
Oh, Steph Curry can't?
Interesting.
I just don't get why you go on a podcast and say that. Also, if I'm Steph Curry, I'm just like
overshare culture and complete shit.
And,
Like,
but also,
I'm so against that. Like,
I
that's
know.
your family.
If I'm Steph Curry, I'm like, what are you
Get
doing?
the
Even if you
fuck
feel that
outta
way, like,
here.
bitch, I'm Steph.
I would have lost
Curry.
my mind.
Me too. When we got home, I'd be like, what are you doing?
I would never do that to my
I'm like,
wife.
oh, you didn't want to be a mom? Oh, you don't like being a mom?
Fuck off.
And then we have
She's
internet
a
problems. But she
narcissist.
goes on to say, and the Call Her Daddy girl goes, and so like even now, like you regret having kids. She's like, oh, I talk to my therapist about it every single day.
Oh, she's awful.
Also, bitch, the only reason you're even given a platform is because your husband happens to be the best shooter in NBA history. The only reason we know you. And really,
she's
this
a
career you
narcissist.
speak of, what was it going to be?
Yeah.
In entertainment,
Narcissist.
you would have went nowhere.
Correct.
And so now it's like, oh, I could have been this. No. Don't get twisted. The only reason we know your name is because of your husband, who's built this amazing life for you, that you have so many benefits, that while you're doing this interview, he probably paid for a babysitter because he can shoot a fucking basketball well.
Wow.
I
Can you
hate
see
this
if it
shit.
plays again? Because I got
And then imagine being their kids. Imagine her daughter, I think they have 2 daughters, going, well, hold on. You don't like being a mom? You don't want to be a mom?
Yeah. She's a narcissist.
She's a very
And he
round,
also comes from a
flat
place
face.
of like, it's effing stupid. Like, what are you? It's not true. So why? Are you? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughters so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's
all
so
about her.
interesting. I
It's
spent
all about
my
her.
entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about
poor
it.
thing.
But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need
She's
to
just
get
a
my shit
narcissist.
together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm
Yeah.
not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience
Okay.
that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking
This poor
about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made
I kind
me
of
feel
understand this.
confident
This
and
gives me a
cool,
little more
then
clarity.
what, like,
I think what
What are
she's
you
saying
doing?
that is a lot of moms identify with, which is I got lost in who I was because I used to be this, and then a child comes along and literally just stops all that, and so then you have to contend with that. So I think that's why it resonates with a lot of women, because you had these plans, you get pregnant, you have a kid, and all of a sudden that's what you're gonna do, and it's like, oh fuck, I was on this way over here. I actually wanted to do other things. I love being a mom, but I also like doing other things, and when when you got a kid, it's a full-time job. So
not for her because they have so much help, but then
Right.
also, cry me a fucking river, lady. Also, you decide to have unprotected sex and have a kid, right? With Steph Curry, one of the most famous guys on the planet. You have all this help. I just don't understand. Like, I never wanted
There's
to be.
not a lot of upside sharing
I
this.
never wanted to be a mom.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing too: is she has all the help in the world. They have all the money in the world. Steph Curry, all the fucking money.
Yeah.
So if you want to start a coffee shop, now that your kids are in school, you probably have more time, lady.
Yeah.
So whatever this dream is that you thought you were in, which you were never going to get there.
Yeah.
That was never going to happen. The only reason you're on here, the only reason you're on the red carpet, because your husband can shoot a basketball.
Yeah.
If outside that, you would be probably working at Target or some shit like that. And then you'd probably still get pregnant from another man. So then you're working at Target.
Yep.
You're trying to figure out a babysitter. You don't have the money, you
Yep.
know?
I just had a Magic Mind Max. You probably saw me drink it on air. And you know why? Because I don't miss a day without it.
Why
I
would you,
feel
dude?
amazing.
Why would you?
Why? 'Cause
Focus,
I-
calm energy, smooth, sustained power.
Makes
Get
my coffee
more
last longer.
done, dude. Get more done without burning out. Stay sharp, confident. It's Magic Mind Max. The Fighting Kid is powered by Magic Mind.
Some matcha.
Especially Max. Only Max.
Yeah.
You guys know this at Magic Mind. We only touch the Max.
That's us. You can get the sleep shot though. You can get the regular. You can get the free. For me, it's about time release caffeine. It's about matcha, which is the highest food and antioxidants, I think, period, or one of them.
Max is for the modern high performer. Get you some Magic Mind right now.
Sorry if it takes a while to get it because they keep selling out. I wonder why.
Because we keep taking all their Max.
Yeah. I want to apologize. This is the first day I'm not wearing any True Classic. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I am.
Oh, your
My
wiener?
underwear. I always
I
have
knew it.
something True Classic on. It's always usually
It's
a
simply the
t-shirt,
best.
The
Simply the
jeans.
best.
I love everything about
The
them.
essentials,
If you see me, you guys see me and you go, why does Brian look so buttoned down? Why
Always,
does he look
dude.
so sexy? Why does he look? How is his body like that? My body's not like that. It's the t-shirt.
Yes, and you know I
It's
love
the
my white
t-shirt.
tees. The only white tee I rock is True Classic.
That's it. That's it. Why do gals in their 20s go, hey, I'd like to date you because you're in your 30s?
Yep.
It's because of my True Classic t-shirts.
And guess what? You can get them at Target now, Costco. Head on over to
Built to last.
trueclassic.com/fighter. Get hooked up today. Whatever you're thinking, it's the essentials, t-shirts, jeans, joggers, button-ups,
if you
chinos.
have skinny arms and you
everything.
want them to look good, True Classic.
But you could also hit the gym, but also
You could
True
hit the
Classic.
gym. You could hit the gym and you'll look even better in your True Classic.
All right, that was her, Ayesha.
Just oversharing. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
what do you
about
think of this?
one?
This is interesting. Using AI to replace an actor is now against the law in California. I don't think anything should be against the law. I just think that I just think we have to ask ourselves, because okay, so you have AI and it's an actress. The actress was an amalgamation of all the other actresses that it's watched. So there is a piece of you, if you're an actress, in that, in one direction or
You're
another.
not getting paid for it.
No.
No, but if it's actually
The question
replicating one
is-
specific person, then that's not cool.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and
Super fucked
this
up.
this is going to be a very real thing. I can tell you. I'm just telling you because, like, when it comes to doing ads, okay. So you want to do an ad and you want to shoot like a helicopter scene with like this, that, and the other thing. It's going to cost you $1 million because you have to get a helicopter, you have to get a mountain. Now you can do all of it, and more with this Sora #2 and what Google's coming out with. You don't even need sets anymore. You don't need anything. You don't even need actors for a lot of stuff. And I'm going to just tell you that in a matter of 2 years, 3 years, I don't know, when it comes to ads, at least for the most part, unless you're using a celebrity, I don't know if you're going to see a lot of, you're going to be able to do anything you want for pennies on the dollar that would cost you millions of dollars to shoot. What do you want? A stadium full of people? You want zombies? You want car crashes? You want plane? Whatever you want, they got it, and it looks as real as it gets. You want a fight scene between a werewolf and and Dracula? You got it.
But
no
I think,
CGI.
I think what's going to happen is people aren't going to gravitate towards that. They're going to realize that you've half-assed it. It took you 30 minutes to type that into Chat GPT or where the fuck it is, AI, and it's not going to sell
until
authenticity
you
sells.
can't tell them.
You're always going to be able to tell.
I don't think you can.
Because they're going to require some sort of watermark or something that you know it's AI. And people
you have to put that into law, though, is what I'm saying.
That's what it looks like they're going to start doing.
Yeah,
There's going to be some laws. It's just not going to be open ended. Because you can't. Because then people can. If there's no laws, then people start using, which they're doing now. They start using Rogan to advertise this or that. So you can't have that.
No,
you can't use the name and likeness of people and not pay them.
But they'll create. There's this actress Tilly Norwood, who is not even real and is getting
do that. Yeah, do that. That's gonna be so short lived. Because the actual audience who gives a fuck is going to go, no, we don't want that.
What I would
we
say
want
is
the
this,
real thing.
Human beings want to see real people emote and react, right?
They want authenticity.
However, I'm just saying that the AI programs are going to have great music with singers that are going to blow your fucking mind. They're going to have actors that are just as good. They already do. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
And they're beautiful, and you're going to fall in love with them. And I think that this is.
I think you're wrong. I think a small minority is going to fall in love with them, but the people actually paying for the product and to see the movie, they're going to start going away from AI.
So Rogan was listening. Rogan put this song on, and it's called "Many Men."
I know, and
I was
you guys
listening.
won't shut up about it.
But
it's
listen,
all right.
Stop. I said, "What the fuck is this? This is amazing." And he goes, "Yeah, it is, and it's AI." And I went, well, that guy has as good a blues voice as anything I've ever heard, and that's an objective fact. So,
but it's not real, Brian.
It doesn't matter.
It does, though.
No, it doesn't. I know you think it does, but guess what? As kids grow up with that, I promise you, AI is going to be such a massive disruptor.
Oh, no, it's going to be a disruptor for sure, but then kids are going to be like, oh, I want to see it in concert. Go. What are you going to do?
Well,
how are you going to see
that's
it?
Why
what are you going to do?
Live performance will never be,
So you guys are actually both right, but here's what I would say. Like the only thing that I think is going to be weird is trying to replace actors. Now, voice actors, you could do it all day because no one cares.
Voice actors, like for cartoons,
narrating,
animation, they're fucked.
That's fine.
Oh,
yeah, I mean that's not fine, but that's where they could. We don't care.
And now you do anime, like Sora has anime now. Sora 2, the anime is like you're like, oh my god, like it's just so disconcerting, man.
But in the music, when you said the music stuff, the reason that matters is because me, like let's say I make a movie, I want to use music that's awesome. I don't need to hire this expensive person that's really good. Just through AI, boom, good to go. That's where AI is going to really kill it.
That's right.
Especially voiceover. I think voiceover is going to
be a problem.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's getting better and better. You're not going to be able to tell the difference.
I can't tell the difference.
I can't tell the difference now. It's like you have to be like, wait, let me look at her hands. But I'm telling you, I'm in it with my commercial business.
Yeah,
I'm watching it. It's like, what the fuck? So,
alrighty. This is just Real Housewives of UFC stuff. So Ilya Tapuria and his wife, the one that had his back saying like he'll.
I don't care about his social life or his personal life.
She's super pretty.
But apparently they removed each other from their social media, so
that's fine.
That's just something in the news.
Yeah.
This is also another interesting thing. So remember last time Uncle Ive and Alex Pereira fought?
He had a broken rib and all this shit.
So now Uncle Ive's saying that he was injured 20 days before, and they have some sort of proof. Rib injury, yeah.
Makes sense. Oof.
No one goes into a fight 100%.
Broken rib's pretty tough, though.
You guys have done it before and won.
Oof.
Yeah, so some of his team said not to do it, but the majority said to do the fight, and that's what happened.
Ready.
Either way, you ain't getting the rematch.
I mean, they're not going to want to.
No, they can cry all they want. It's not happening.
We never talked about P. Diddy, right? His sentencing.
What do you get? You have 4 years?
A little over 4 years. So 4
because they wanted 11. The other one wanted
first guy to ever get that, by the way.
Served.
And remember, he was also convicted of. So he paid the male actors $10,000 to come and fuck, and they were posing as victims too because they want money.
Oh wow!
So those male actors who got $10,000 to come and fuck, I don't believe they were victimized. They were grown men who were professionals. Those poor guys who had to have sex with the hottest gals in the world. Get the fuck out of here. That's going to be appealed.
So what exactly?
This is going to be appealed. I'll tell you what it was.
He's going to have a bunch of civil cases.
He's the first guy. He's the first guy to get convicted, I believe, and put in jail over the Mann Act. The Mann Act is transporting somebody over state lines for sex. Okay. And it was just that the judge wanted to send a message and say, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I guarantee this is going to be appealed. I guarantee that they will, this guy's a piece of shit, so I think it's great that he's going to go to jail. But I guarantee that the case itself is not strong enough to hold him there for 50 months.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's going to be appealed because the men who, you can't bring those men who got $10,000 and flew of their own volition as adults, you can't make them victims. That's ridiculous. That's so silly. And by the way, the reason I
So
have a
they
problem
say
with it
today's
is
Dog and Pony Show, while interesting and funny at times, didn't move the judge at all, as he surely had it in his mind before he came onto the bench today. He was giving Combe 50 months. Not a horrible sentence at all, but time served was never a realistic prospect. At the end of the day, as bad as Combs' behavior was, it was never clear what federal law he violated.
Right.
If any, the attorney added, and 50 months in jail, a lot of it in one of the worst prisons in America, is a really serious punishment.
No, I agree. Charged in transportation and engaged in prostitution. I don't think you can find anybody who's actually done jail time until him. But listen, when you see what he did to Cassie, when you see what a scumbag he is, he's it's like there's no, I don't shed any tears over this. I just don't like when judges, when the law isn't actually
So he's
followed.
guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution.
Yeah. Which I think is a stupid law, but he was just trying to, the judge was trying to send a message to the victim saying, I know this sucks, and he's basically going to get off, and he will. I think there'll be appeal.
He won't serve any time, you don't think?
I think he'll win this appeal.
And serve maybe half?
Probably a minimal sentence. Wow. Remember, nobody ever serves a sentence for the Mann Act. Nobody does any jail time for violating the Mann Act.
But how long till he can appeal?
It was an old school law that was trying to stop, ironically, white slavery, quote unquote.
But how long does he have to appeal this? It takes a while to appeal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's been locked in that terrible prison for a hot second.
Yeah.
Probably 6 months.
He's been there for a year. It sucks.
No, he's been in jail. He hasn't been in prison.
Right.
He's getting transferred to prison.
Yeah, he'll be there for a good long time.
Diddy's sentencing appeal timeline is undetermined.
His lawyers have only announced their intention to appeal.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Formal.
Yes, I mean, it's going to take a hot fucking set.
Yeah, he's not a happy camper.
No.
But also, do
That's why
your
I was
penance.
crying.
Do your penance, bro.
But he's been in there over a year now.
Yeah.
I think 3 years.
Yeah, this guy sucks, though. This guy is a shithead of the highest order.
Says appeal timeline typically 6 to 8 months.
It's not going to be
So about a year.
Yeah, it's going to take a hot second.
Yeah.
Do you guys think we're heading towards a somewhat legalization of prostitution? Like in some way, not.
Depends on. No, we're getting more conservative. People are going to church, but who knows? Yeah. It always going to ebb and flow. I think two consenting adults want to fuck for money.
It's so stupid.
Then get out of here.
State law requires Tennessee public school teachers to teach gun safety starting in kindergarten.
That's where it's kind of shocking, right? Kindergarten.
About gun safety, though.
But it's good because sometimes kids find guns in the household.
For sure.
And then, so it's just good for them to start learning at an early age.
Yeah.
You just got to hope the teacher knows a thing, too, about his way around a gun.
Exactly. That's a huge deal. And some teachers.
They'll always tell you in a gun shop, you can have safety on it. It's education.
Teachers would be forced into the role of armed guards required to undergo 40 hours of training.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pass a psychological evaluation. That's cool.
Again, not a terrible idea.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Would you guys want your kids' teachers to be
if they were trained,
concealed carry?
if they were trained,
if they had 40 hours of training,
and psychological evaluation, you got to have somebody who. It's really hard. Though.
The psychological
when somebody's there with a gun, your ability to pull a gun, that mindset of teaching children and then actually being willing to kill somebody, is very different.
Yes,
I'd rather have armed guards that are trained. At my school.
Yeah, they have been in some combat.
Not teachers, but armed guards who are trained.
But even with you guys have been trained before, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I was trained since I was a little kid. Even this past weekend, my brother was in town. I know everything, and I shooting, and then one of the shells landed inside my shoe
so
and
hot.
burned the crap out of me. So I literally pulled the gun out like this, but you're not supposed to. You got to leave it right here.
1,000 examples of that. And not only that, but like when somebody's trying to kill you with a gun and that
Oh my
noise,
God.
Yeah.
you don't know how you're going to react unless you have trained for that. You don't rise to the occasion. You sink to the level of your training. So,
Okay.
All right,
I think
where
we're
are
good.
you going to be, B?
buddy, I will be all over the place. I'm going to just go to bryancallen.com and I'll be in Vancouver, Plano, Texas, number 2122.
So it's
See you out there.
Escondido?
Escondido. I don't know what that is.
Where is that?
I don't even know why I'm there.
Escondido, California, October 17th, 18th, bud.
I don't think so. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Are they selling tickets?
What? Let me see.
They sure
Well,
are.
you're on their website.
Grand Comedy Club.
I don't even know where that is.
You know where Escondido is.
Yeah, but I never signed up for that.
6:30 and 8:45.
I don't even know what that is. I got to look at that. That's the craziest shit. I've never heard of that. I don't have any kind of a confirmation for that.
That's not
All
good.
right.
Wow, that's weird. All right, kids. Love you.
That's it.
Also,
Just the-
Patreon. I want to make sure.
Yes. Get you some on Patreon. We have the full 2-hour plus episode with Tim Pool. Bonus content, ad free. If you're sick of the ads, head on over to Patreon. It's only $5. All shows are ad free, including the Schaub shows on there, plus 2 extended ad free shows. Patreon only fan questions twice a month, extra behind the scenes content, $5 a month. Go check out mine and Chin's new barbecue little episode on there as well. Get you some. It's patreon.com/TFATK. All right, kids, we love you. This is the Fire Kid. We're out.
Yeah.